Hey everybody, happy Meerschaum Monday. Um, Katie's not feeling too good, so she went to bed a little early. She got another migraine, so there'll be no cheery Katie tonight. So I'll do my best. I wanted all day. I've been thrown by a comment that I saw on the Get Piped Discord, and it wasn't meant in any sort of negative way. I don't think. But the comment kind of got me stirred because it's all based on perspective, kind of like all these tobaccos I've been tasting. And it was about how that no one had a problem with the team freedom stuff as long as it wasn't like shove it down your throat political, which is fair. Not everybody wants to choke on that. But I don't think that the subject of team freedom is political. And actually, on a separate note, had a whole bunch of books of mine from the past. I really enjoyed Bruce's, aka Jay Piperman, his reading of Beowulf. That was really good, man. And the scripture readings from South Alabama Piper, and my brain doesn't always stay serious. So I was going through some of my books, and I thought maybe Katie's not here. Not that she cares about it. She knows all about this. It's not a secret, but I thought I would share some of these with you, as some of them make up parts of my thought process. They were instrumental. Some of them are new, but they do speak to a lot of other things I've read. I've always been really big on philosophy and poetry, and humor therein. But one book I've had forever, so much to where I have the covers held on by tape, is Viktor Frankl's Man's Search for Meaning. Now, he's a Holocaust survivor. He has a whole lot of human experience to go through. But I'll just read you a quick section under his critique of pandeterminism in the section Logarithmy in a nutshell, or sorry, logotherapy in a nutshell. Starts off, freedom, however, is not the last word. Freedom is only part of the story and half the truth. Freedom is but the negative aspect of the whole phenomenon, whose positive aspect is responsibleness. In fact, freedom is in danger of degenerating into more arbitrariness unless it is lived in terms of responsibleness. That is why I recommend that the Statue of Liberty on the East Coast be supplemented by a Statue of Responsibility on the West Coast. That is the end of that section. That's really like it's really astute. Everybody has the freedom now to say that they're a dog, or run around in a see-through neon plastic dress with their junk hanging out. They have taken the freedom to what I hope is its absolute limit. I hope it goes no farther, but they deserve the freedom to be able to be who they want to be, as long as it doesn't impact other people. And that's where that responsibility comes in. I don't think that team freedom or the subject of freedom is political. I think it's a core, or it needs to be a core value of who we are. It needs to complement the rest of our society, and our society complement that freedom. I think it's a two-part deal. I think if you can't if you can't recognize that, then you might have lost the idea of what freedom truly is. Um, it's irresponsible to be running around living your life or however you want to be, but then impress that upon other people as though that should be some normal part of their life, or that that they need to consider that in their day-to-day life, and they don't. They need to consider their responsibilities. They need to consider their day-to-day, putting food on the table. Whether or not you get to flash your junk around is asinine. Yeah, I'll stop that thought there, and I'll go on to well, you know, where bipolar and ADD takes me. And I had a choice of, on that fun side of things, either my book of insults every man should know, which I love, or my fart dictionary. And we're going to start with the insults because I have the freedom to put them out there. So, chapter 1, insulting someone's intelligence. I'll just read a few out of here, out of the very first page of chapter 1. You're so dense that light bends around you. It's a good one. I don't know what makes you so stupid, but whatever it is really working. The wheel is spinning, but the hamster is dead. I refuse to enter in a battle of wits with an unarmed man. You're so stupid, you tripped over the cord of your cell phone. That one's debatable. If you have a really bad cell phone battery, you're probably going to be plugged in all the time. You're so slow, it takes you an hour and a half to watch 60 Minutes. I'd like to see things from your point of view, but I can't seem to get my head that far up my ass. That was page 1. I hope someone laughed, chuckled, or smiled. If you'd rather me read from the Major Book of British Poets, the Mentor's Book of Major British Poets, or Stoicism for Inner Peace, this really helped me through some internal struggles when I was going through the beginnings of my divorce and trying to find value in myself when I wasn't a dedicated husband anymore. You guys let me know if you'd rather the fart dictionary or one of those. But I have my workhorse Meerschaum, and to contradict some of the Balkan and English blends I'd been having earlier today, I have my Norman Rockwell Picking Daisies, because it is just a treat. Plus, the last thing I smoked out of this, I needed something positive. I'd gotten some Black Irish Twist, but it was pretty well dried out, and I was told that it should be moist enough to smoke still. I got a decent discount at the brick and mortar, and it was not. That was atrocious. I don't know if it's salvageable, but what I did was I went ahead and threw some rum in the bottom of that jar. I'm going to let it sit there and see if it can soak it up, that straw of Black Irish Twist, and see if that comes back around. You guys tell me if I've ruined it. I don't think I could. That was really bad. I'm sure that product wouldn't exist if it normally tasted like that. But yeah, happy Meerschaum Monday, guys. I know that Katie would also wish you a happy Monday. I hope your week goes great. See you on Cobb Tuesday. And maybe by then I will have remembered to charge our normal microphones and you won't have to hear me through my handy dandy headset. But yeah, have a good night.